Yes, sir. We are back once again. Ayo Clark in the building. It's the kickback, motherfuckers, live from the Hive. Smalls exclusive art studio. Shout out to my boy Smalls. Shout out to my boy Caution, Mr. 700. The ones and twos. Is that what we call that back there?
I think so. No, I'm not gonna disrespect and call it. We
Yeah.
just
We're
gonna
Call
say
it the boards.
Yeah,
Call
on
it
the
the boards.
boards.
Okay,
There we go.
back there running the boards.
We got a DJ in the building, so
My
let's
bad,
not.
yeah.
I can't say that. I can't say that, man.
My bad.
I'm over here looking.
We'll
too,
do that
where
when
the
he
ones and
leaves.
twos at? I don't
Yeah.
even see the one.
We'll
Forgive
do
me,
it when he
forgive me.
leaves. You know what I'm saying? We'll wait till he leaves.
Forgive me. My man Caution back there running the boards. Real nice. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
We got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He does that a lot, so you know what I'm saying? Tell the people who you are.
The most hated DJ in the world.
Yes, sir.
DJ Blastt.
Yes, sir.
Representing Dallas, Texas. Straight
Yes,
from
sir.
New York, but I rep where I'm at. So, repping Dallas to the fullest.
What part of New York you from?
Everywhere, man. I lived in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I've lived in White Plains. I've lived in Rochester.
All over.
I could drive all through New York State without
Good.
without a map.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, let's jump right off into it. We got my boy DJ Blastt in here with the kickback. This is episode 6, 7. We up there.
Yeah, for real.
We up there. Let's jump it off. My boy, what we got? What you got on your feet?
We got the rare airs today, man.
Okay.
That's what they call these. You see it on the tongue, man. The rare
The
airs,
Jordan
you know what I'm
ones.
saying? You need to hold that up for the camera, dog. Hold that up for the camera. Yeah. Ain't no wings on them.
Yeah.
Notice that.
Okay.
Official Nike sign on the back.
Right.
know.
Right.
I feel like I can't wear Jordans that don't have the Nike sign on the back.
Okay. They've been bringing that back a lot too. These last
I mean,
couple
you
retros.
got to. That's a retro. The Jordan sign on the back means it's from Jordan. It's not a retro.
Facts.
Word, yeah, that is true. That's funny you say that. That's funny you say that. How do you feel about the Jordan run, the sudden uprise within the last few years? Remember, it was kind of on the back end of the ones.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, that's all people crave.
Yeah. I mean, you see, I got mine on today.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm not craving them. I'm not searching for them.
Yeah,
But
but you see like outsiders and everybody else that you wouldn't normally see wearing Jordan ones. They got 70 pair of them. Now that's
Right.
all they want.
I think it's all the people who stopped wearing Shelto Adidas.
That's me. That's exactly what it is for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I went from one to the other. It's
Right.
as simple as that.
Air Force One, Shelto Adidas, and Jordan ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's because of the make of the Jordan 1. It's more so of a casual situation.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So as opposed to you going to getting a pair of 13s or a pair of, 5s or something like that. I
Right,
think
right.
the
But
one,
isn't a shell toe a casual shoe though? Like a
Yeah,
lot of settings I see, like people, it'll be an all white shell toe.
Oh yeah,
or a
shell toes are
black
completely
shell toe.
casual. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything that falls in the superstar brand of Adidas is considered casual.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
they
Stan
shit is
Smiths,
casual.
all those.
Unless it's the running fucking shoes, like everything else is casual.
But
Shit,
you know what I wish was in that category that is just missing from the game right now is the Jordan 2s.
I could go for him.
I
That's
wish
funny you say
that
that.
was in the categories.
That's
you know
funny
what
you
I
say
mean?
that.
The ones and the show toes.
Because you rarely see people wearing twos. I never thought about that.
They don't sell them.
I'm a big fan of the Jordan 2s. Like I got a couple pair of Jordan 2s, matter of fact. And now I think with the sudden, matter of fact, we're gonna click it on the screen. The off-white just came out with the Jordan 2 here recently
Right.
with the old sole, the old midsole on it. They got the Chicago pair. Then we got the black and blue pair. I guess this is as big as I can get it. Pause.
The low tops don't turn me on like the high tops.
I fuck with the low tops though. I feel like that's more of that's a casual setting shoe. Like we were just talking about.
Ones, low top ones.
The ones in any low top, like now you can pull it off in a casual, and it's like more of a summertime shoe. Like I can wear a pair of khakis with a pair of twos or something
Summertime,
like that.
yeah, absolutely.
saying?
But you can't throw jeans on with that.
Yeah.
Nah, there's certain pairs depending on what shoe it is. I mean, you can get away with it. Maybe a low top pair of Jordan ones, you can get away with it. But a pair of twos or low top pair of fives or something like that. Even the sevens. You remember they came out the low top pair of sevens? Like
Right.
I don't think you can get away with that. That shit just looks funny to me.
And the sixes, they had the sixes, low
Facts.
tops. Yeah.
Sixes, that's a different pair of shoes though. Let me ask you this: do you remember the first pair of shoes that you fell in love with as a young man getting into the sneaker game?
I mean, for me, it was the Cortez, and I'm gonna take it back that far to where it wasn't just one Cortez sitting up on the thing. You walked into a Foot Locker, they had every color Cortez on the wall, just like they got Air Force Ones and Jordans nowadays.
Word,
you know what I mean?
word.
It was those and Bally shoes. You know?
Word, Bally's, yeah.
Yeah. I'm old, man. I'm telling my age right now.
Yeah, that's super dope. That's super dope. The Cortez, I could never really fuck with the Cortez. The shoe was too narrow, and my foot would always wide, and it would always just rock off track of the.
It's like the perfect shoe for anything.
Yeah,
it's like if you was like outside. That's like if you was outside kicking it
back then, yeah.
and shit just turned into a full out sprint. You know what I'm saying? And then you was chilling again. You can loosen them up and be back to stylish. But them hoes never left your feet. Like at certain times you can be doing something and a pair of shoes fall off. A fucking pair of Cortez never comes off your foot. Like ever.
I got a pair of loose pair that I rock to work.
It's the
every
lightest
now and
shoe
then.
too.
Yeah.
It's super light.
But it ain't no support, motherfucker.
Nah,
if you fuck around and hit that ankle wrong, done deal.
That's why I didn't get the Kendrick joints.
But like the first like sneaker that I think that made me a sneakerhead, a collector, where I was like, damn, this shoe disappeared off the market and now I gotta go find it again. It was the 6. Infrared Jordan 6s.
The OG pair.
The OGs.
Yeah, the black with the infrared. Yeah, I had a couple people wear it on the show a couple times up here. The infrared.
Yeah, I definitely got my fair share of 6s and 5s, man.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites right there.
The 6, if you ask me, that's probably my favorite silhouette of the Jordan line. The 6, and then you jump down to the 11, and then you got the 3, and then the 2, and anything. But the 6 is always the infrared or the carmine. That's one of my favorite too. Like one of my favorite 6. I mean, so I fuck with those pretty tough.
I just saw those at a Nike outlet too. They had the carmines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm not the type to buy them if they don't fit me. I'm the sneakerhead that buys them to wear them, not to put them up on you. How you gonna be a sneakerhead and you don't even wear your joints?
Facts. Now, see, I will admit I do got a couple pairs that I haven't put my foot in, and it's been like 6-7 years though. Like the He Got Games, I haven't put my foot in those. I haven't worn those anywhere. I got a pair of Columbia 11s that I ain't never wore nowhere. I keep winning. I want to find the perfect outfit for like a Jordan jersey or a Jordan North Carolina hat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to be looking crazy with it. And then them shits get dirty super easy too, so that shit's crazy. All right, when you first started making money, do you remember the first shoe you bought? Like, yo, I got some money, I saved up, I gotta go get these.
Like I said, I was hustling at a young age, and it was those Bally's, man.
You remember the price tag on it back then?
They were about $210 back then.
Okay.
You know, it was like, I'm telling you, that's you couldn't go to a Foot Locker and get them.
Yeah,
You had to go to that nice shoe store.
Man,
Facts.
that's the truth.
Like the shoe store where dudes with business suits are trying to buy their shoes. And you a little young dude up in there with a baggy, dirty shirt on.
Trying to get a pair,
They don't know how you got $210 in your pocket.
Yeah.
Facts.
That is crazy.
You know, it's a different time back then.
Yeah, that's the truth. Let me ask you this. I've had a bunch of people clarify themselves as a sneakerhead. A lot of people say they're a collector. And are you classified as a sneakerhead?
I'm definitely classified as a sneakerhead. Absolutely. A collector, like I said, they're not wearing their shoes.
Facts.
I'm wearing my shoes, but I'm waiting for that event. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that event to pull them out.
Yeah.
Like I told you, you killed me like 3 times in a row. I was like, yo, you're never going to have a doper shoe on than me ever again. Every time we meet up, I'm pulling out something new every time on you.
The last time, though, I wasn't ready for it, though. So we all good, though.
Yeah,
I still owe you one.
You got the Yeezys on today.
Yeah.
I think I'm still winning. I'm winning today, man.
Nah, I mean, it's a little light pair. I didn't even say what shoe I had on. I got the little 350 boost on.
That's the second time you did. Hold on, let's get the kicks. Hold on.
Yeah. My bad.
Absolutely.
Little Yeezy joints on, you know what I'm saying? Little 350s, you know what I'm saying? Little frozen yellow joints. You know what I'm saying? A little something simple.
Now, how many pair of those you got?
I just wanted to get one pair of Yeezys just to say I had a pair and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. But I'm not I got to go get the Yeezys or the new joints like that. Nah, I just wanted one pair to say I had a pair. I'm good. I'm that type. I had to have a pair of my collection.
Yeezys, though, when it comes to Yeezys, that's your favorite pair?
This was the dopest one to me.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, it wasn't too outrageous. Like, it's another pair, the Wave Runners, like the one that you got. Those are, like, it's a simple, sleek shoe. Like, some other shits you got, the boot joints. Matter of fact, I got these. Are these them? that's nothing.
I tried to get my hands on the the basketball Yeezys.
Yeah.
I still trying to get my hands on them, but they be bugging in the store.
The Nikes?
$700.
You talking about the Nikes?
Nah, he got the Adidas joints now. Now he got a whole line over there.
High top joints, they nice, man.
Yeah, they real comfortable. They got the boost in them and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So how you feel about Yeezy and his multi-billion company over there at Yeezy? Like, are you a fan of
I don't
that?
have the answer, Sway.
Yeah. Yeah, that type of influence.
I think Yeezy doing this thing over there. Originally a lot of people don't know that this sneaker was supposed to sell for under $100.
Right. That's what he wanted. Yeah.
And but you start doing business with multi-billion-dollar companies.
Facts.
They got that way for a reason. So I think there could be more of them. I think there could be less of them too.
Because even his own words is that he want everybody in the world to have a pair of Yeezys. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, he wanted his price tag not to be the $200, the $250, the $300. That price tag, he wanted to be everything to be under $100.
Yeah.
Even his venture with Gap and everything, he don't want that to be no crazy price tag.
Yeah.
He wanted it to be everybody that can get it. So, so even with you being a big hip hop guy, DJ and everything, like, how do you feel about that whole influence with the Travis Scotts and the Yeezys per se, with their influence on the sneaker game?
I mean, I think hip hop period is the influence on the sneaker game. You know what I mean?
But just those two specifically, like, I don't see anybody else making a bigger impact. Because this is way bigger than, remember, DMC, Run DMC had the
I was just about to bring that up, but I don't.
Because even when Jay-Z had his
today,
run,
we're still wearing them today. Are we gonna wear the Yeezys 20 years, 30 years from now, we did the show toes?
I think so. The way Yeezys make it with the comfort and everything, how he's like, I don't know what the future holds, but I can see us as a society going to more of a comfortable setting, wearing like shit like that, shoes that's like.
Y'all don't think the hype of the Yeezy will ever like die down?
As long as he keeps doing
that's
what
he's doing.
Like,
there was a hype for the S. Carters for a while.
Energy
units.
Because I think it helps them too, because they were the first two besides Run DMC doing that shit. Like, unless I'm wrong, I don't think nobody else. Yeah, it was Run DMC.
I think his brand is probably more sustainable now because of everything that's entailed with it. If it was just the shoe, then yeah. But I think he's so tied into like fashion as it is right now. I don't necessarily know. I think even the ones that you have now, like if you got the Nike Yeezys, you probably got a collector's item if you ain't never wore them joints. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about that when I was watching the interview with him the other day, and he was just kind of talking about that shit, and like I'm like, damn, this seems like some shit that may be around for longer than I expected. That's why I wanted a pair, because I'm like, man, I don't know when he gonna stop doing this. But shit. Yeah, I think that's interesting though.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it too. Like, let me get a pair of Yeezys just to say I got him. You never know when he's gonna stop.
Right.
His contract will run out, and plus he's so off the wall. You never know he's gonna be like, man, fuck Adidas.
I'm with Puma now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with Puma, or fuck them. I'm gonna go do this.
I'm selling them out my trunk
for real though.
Because you see, he still wears Nike socks though, as an Adidas guy though.
Right.
I mean, but he did have a fact on that interview.
I like the
with
point
them.
he made though.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I'm bringing them. This is what, a $60 billion company. I'm bringing in what, $3.9 billion to these people.
And what he say? He said, he was like, why I can't wear Nike? He was like, but y'all can sign. He was like, you can sign Travis Scott, you can sign Drake.
Right.
He like, so you can sign other rappers, but I can't wear another shoe brand. Like that don't. That's not how that works. He was like, that's some control type shit.
Right.
Like when he starts talking like that, I fuck with him because it makes a lot of sense. It just be the other shit where he goes off the wall for me. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the shit. He's smart enough to know that he can own his own shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has his own. He doesn't need, like, you remember how he flipped out on Sway? Like, yo, I don't got the answer, Sway.
Right.
I don't got nobody to put the money behind me. Yo, you got a $1 million warehouse.
True.
For samples.
Facts.
For samples.
The samples, yeah, that's the truth.
You can't tell me that you don't have your own money to get your own workers to put your own company together, man.
And that's what he did. You could tell. So I mean, something kicked in.
I heard a story that's what Kobe's next move was, because I don't know if y'all know, his contract just ended with Nike earlier this year. Is that he was waiting on that to end. He wasn't going to resign. He was going to come out with the Black Mamba or the Mamba clothing, something like that. Make his own shoes.
Mamba mentality clothing.
Something like that. He made enough people to know how to put a shoe together, what he wanted to do, and everything like that. So when his contract was done with Nike, he was going to go Black Mamba out. with the school, with everything. So I feel like Kanye can do that. I hate calling him Yeezy. It sounds so weird, but
it's just Ye now, bro.
Yeah,
It's just Ye. It's just Ye.
But I feel like with him doing that, he can branch off and say fuck Adidas and just make his own shit, and it will go over the top with everything.
Right.
Clothes and all that shit.
Yeah, his brand is sustainable on its own at this point.
So let me ask you this: who got the big influence? Travis Scott, and you know how his shoes move, or Kanye?
I don't even think it's a question.
I think Kanye.
Let me see, you got light on?
Here.
Nah, caution stole our light.
Yeah, right.
And I've been holding a roach for a minute. Nah, Yeezy definitely, man. He took over the whole Nike thing, and those shoes were incredible.
Word.
I wish I never wore them shits. You know what I mean?
It was a different shoe. Like his Nike shoe didn't look like any other Nike shoe that came out.
And that's probably what separates him from Travis.
Word.
Just because he's a creator. Travis's shit is just alterations of other shoes.
Right.
The backwards check on the Nike, and even the Air Max. Matter of fact, I got the Air Max. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna send you these pictures, Caution.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Those crazy though.
Word. Those. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
See how I get the backwards check on that?
I mean,
The Air Max 1. That's all he's doing.
So he just flipping the.
And he's fucking with a bunch of like earth tones. His shoes always got
those
some.
are awful, man. I
brown.
hope when you put these pictures in, everybody see that these are awful. Those are trash.
Good old Cactus Jacks.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean,
Garbage.
and they're so hard to get. As soon as they drop on his website, TravisScott.com, boom, sell out. And then they drop on Nike a week later, and boom, sell out.
Sell out, right?
So I don't understand. It's crazy. I remember me and Caution talking about this man, years ago, how he was just, you ever heard Travis Scott? Like, oh yeah, he from Houston, what up, whoop the whoop. Right. Next thing you know, his fucking records is out of control. His shoes he got fucking McDonald meals. Like,
well, here's the shit with that. And a lot of people don't realize this. And I learned this from one of the Kardashian girls, the one that sells makeup or whatever.
All of them?
Oh, I thought it was whoever.
Kylie.
Okay, there you go.
Kylie,
the youngest one, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
Kylie Jenner, I learned this from her, is that they only put out a certain amount. We say they sold out,
Yeah.
but they could have put out
Made 10 of them. I think.
right, and they sold out. So
Right.
and it looks like, oh, you guys better get in line for the next one where we overproduce them and y'all buy them all. You know what I mean? So I've learned this from her selling her makeup because she would only put out like 100,000 units to like different stores, and it's sold out. So now everybody is like, I don't want to miss out on the next one.
If you pay attention, that's what Nike's been doing here lately. All these redrops and restocks that's been coming out. They'll sell so many on the first day, on June 1st, and then fucking December 3rd, they'll drop a whole nother fucking restock of these shoes again, and then wait another 3 months, and then drop a whole nother restock. So they're not really selling out. Y'all just ain't selling all of them.
And y'all can look this up too, like at the Nike outlets and stuff like that. Like how all the Carmine sold out in a day.
Right.
And now they got boxes of them sitting in the damn Nike outlet.
Exactly. Like, come on.
For $20, $30 off or whatever they,
The Carmine, like, come on.
Yeah.
I gotta get another pair of those.
Yeah,
One of my favorite pair of sixes.
But they had, like I said, they had them up there, and I was like, damn. And I'm not the type to just be like, yo, I'm gonna buy them just to have them. They're not my size. I'm not gonna buy them. I don't care.
Forcing the issue type shit.
Yeah.
So was you did you stand in lines back in the Gap getting shoes back in your day? Because you know it's a different ball game now. You would never
you didn't have to.
Okay. Walk right in.
You was gonna get your shoes.
Right.
It wasn't a frenzy. You know, now it's a frenzy. Like I said, it's the whole mentality of, they sold out. They've already put that in your head, like, it's gonna sell out every time. How do we know they're not buying all the sneakers back from themselves just to sell it for another $200, extra $200?
That sounds like, something they would do just to drive the numbers back up and then put them back out.
Right. So and then when they can't sell them,
they
put them back on the store and the damn Nike outlet.
Facts.
Chop the price a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you walk in there like, oh shit, bro, they had
There they go. Yeah, they got these motherfuckers in there.
It's only 2 pair of them motherfuckers. Don't try to go up there and get them.
Back there was no line back in the days, man. I remember I didn't even like the Jordan 1s back in the days. No, it looked like a pair of plastic sneakers.
Where I can imagine.
And now we just wearing them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
literally, my everyday shoe is this pair I got on right now.
Yeah.
I wear these hoes like a skater on my mama. It's the most comfortable pair of shoes I got.
Like a
they look like a skater sneaker.
It don't matter where I go, what color. I got these shoes on. I don't care what else I done bought. Like, I'm wearing these hoes wherever I'm going.
That's fucking stupid.
For real.
Yeah, but to answer your question, now there was never a line. Man.
Okay. Give me one shoe that you've been chasing for years. One shoe that you never got your hands on.
I'm trying to think, man.
Just because maybe they haven't retroed it or something? Or?
Yeah. I mean, I've been chasing that basketball shoe, but I'm not going to pay. I found it, but I'm not going to pay.
Talking about the Yeezy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna,
What's the resale?
Shit, now it's
about 1,000. Seven to 1,000.
It's up there.
You can pay $7 and wait a month to get them.
I got a cap on the resale, boy. Percentage. I'm thinking about.
How you feel about that? Yeah, how you feel about the whole resale game now? Like, I mean, because this is all new. Like, it wasn't like this back in the gap.
Nah, man. Like I said, it feeds off of we sold out.
Yeah.
We only producing so many.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
It's a game.
Well,
it's like it turned into a monopoly more so because it's like shit. If you talk about the issue with shoes not being available, that's a byproduct of the market now where you buying them to resell them. So it's just crazy how that shit has turned into this big ass game to where you not even necessarily chasing shoes down, but like if you want them, you really got to go get them. You know what I'm saying? Like some sacrifice is gonna be made.
You have to save that fucking money.
I do chase I chase them and I buy them every time I see them. True Blues.
Threes.
The threes with the Nike sign on the back, not the Jordan sign.
Classic.
There's two different ones, But
I got the OG, the retro from what, 13, I think, 11. The ones you went and got.
But that's another thing too, is that now retros have a year to go back to, like the breads from 2020.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They fit differently. They're different.
All of them fit differently.
Different.
Because at one point in time, I want to say from like 13 to like 17, 18, like all the Nike shoes that they would release and re-retro and everything like that was all trash. Like the leather on it was like that plastic, like Big T Bazaar plastic leather.
Big T Bazaar
like
plastic.
That shit was all stupid. But then now they started bringing it back in with the finer leathers, like on the ones and stuff like that, and the high dollar leather. Shoes. Yeah. Now everything they do is almost A1 quality. Almost.
Like I think that like one of the last sneakers that I bought that had like that good leather quality was the Jordan 1 on air, the David Letterman's.
The David Letterman's, yeah. I fuck with those.
That leather was nice and thick. It was, you know what I mean? Like
those are tough. I forgot about those.
Yeah,
I forgot about those.
Is it a certain shoe that you wear to like DJ in that's more comfortable for you?
I like wearing the BB, the Nike Adapts.
Oh yeah.
I don't even got a time. You put your foot in
Facts,
there.
you just stand in them.
And plus, it bugs people out when they see that my shoes are lit up.
Oh,
around me, there's just like a big circle of
what's that? It's an app.
Color.
Connects to the app, don't it? Or you got
connects to the app. Yeah, I almost wore them today too. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Them shits
I promise that I'm gonna kill them with the Jordans every time. So
that still would have been nasty to come in here and throw them. That'd have been a first. That's dope though. I always thought about that.
I mean, a couple pairs of them.
See a DJ up there, some Skechers.
Dope. It looked like Skechers, right?
Right.
Like
they're comfortable with the what is the machine on the side, or
you don't feel anything.
Okay.
It feels like a regular sneaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not heavy or nothing like that.
And you can control how tight you want it or not. You can make a setting. You can have the lights look like the mag lights from the old Nike mags.
Oh yeah.
Have them look like police lights. You could just have them a solid blue, solid white. Just
that's dope.
look like you in the Beat It video.
That's dope.
Billie Jean's video, walking down the street.
That's dope. That's super dope. That's super dope. Give me your top 5 shoes in your collection right now.
Always a shell toe.
Facts, I gotta give you a round of applause for that.
Yeah, always a shell toe. Always a Jordan 1.
Definitely.
I can't pick which Jordan 1. I mean, I love the classic black and red, white.
Right. That's always a killer.
I love all my 6s. My Adapts, like I said, I love the Nike Adapts, man.
Yeah.
And I recently just got the Sean Kemp's. I found the Sean Kemp's.
The kamikaze joints?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those. I got the Seattle joints.
I got the 1s and 2s.
Oh, okay. I got the tools. I got the kamikaze tools.
I was so open to find those recently, man.
Yeah, it's
And
actually a dope shoe.
Yeah, and they charged me under 150. I was like, yeah, let me get those, yo.
For real.
Them Sean Kemp's ain't too expensive anyway. Any Reebok shoe, I think the most I paid was my Shack Attacks, and them shit was like $150.
Yeah.
But that's it. My Iversons, I think those was $160.
And they better keep really.
Like I was just telling you
releasing
about the
them
Iversons too.
Word.
With the whole, my favorite pair of the Iversons is the standing room only, the Rucker Parks, with the number 1 on the back.
Yeah,
not the 3 on.
Word, yeah.
All gold.
Question joints.
Yeah, so Iversons, Iverson will top it off. It'll top off my 5, man.
Okay, that's dope. Well, let's play this little game real quick. Since we got you right here, which one of these shoes is you gonna kick? So we got the Nike more up tempo, the Scottie Pippen. And of course, we're gonna have pictures of these. We got pictures popping up.
I think we, like, as consumers, we're the only people that call them Scottie Pippens.
Right.
That's the man that was running around in them.
Right.
But of course, the name on the side of the box is more up tempos. Yeah.
Right.
And then we got the foam pods at the pennies, the classic Orlando colorway.
Yeah, fire.
And then the ones you said, the Reebok Questions, the first Iverson, the one he crossed Jordan in, matter of fact. Since we gonna put a stamp on it like that. Why every time people bring up Iverson, it's just because he got the great one like that? Like that's like something when you bring up Iverson, it's like, yeah, the ones he brought, he crossed Jordan, or Iverson, he crossed Jordan.
Because it was.
I don't think it was because he was great, because he did.
It was a cultural moment.
We remember the Iversons when he stepped over Fisher.
Yeah, I think it was just at that time.
Trash.
I think with Jordan being who Jordan was at the time, and Iverson being the person that altered the culture of hip hop and NBA, and for it to happen to Jordan was like, okay, this, you see what I'm saying? It was like, damn, it's like LeBron coming in and getting the best of Kobe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's a change and shift in the dynamic now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like certain moments, that was just that moment for us. Like, okay, that's that nigga. Like
that's that nigga right there.
He ain't never win a championship.
He didn't have no braids. He didn't even have braids back then.
Nigga had a low top, a no cut. He had that just got out of jail cut. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
And he did just get out of jail.
For real, though, now that I think about it.
For the record.
And then the last shoe on this list is the Gary Payton's, the gloves.
The gloves?
Word.
You never rock with the gloves?
Nah, not
So that's going to be the show you kick?
See these?
The black ones? The zip-ups?
Yeah. The OG ones.
You don't fuck with the gloves?
Nah, man.
I guess I was just always into that craze. Like Nike had a
That shit
phase
was a
where they
classic pair
think
of
about that
shoes.
phase with like the KGs, all the foam posits and shit that he had. Like
shit.
there was a bunch of weird ass shoes they came out with at one time. I felt like the gloves were the ones that was like okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they made it.
They didn't go too far. And plus,
I
you
had
could just
all
cover
of
that
them.
shit up with the zipper, like make it a regular shoe.
They used to be tight as fuck too.
I say the Sam Cassell was better than those. The
Sam Cassell's.
Reeboks. If you could find those, put that up in there later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that.
I think the mark on the back where you can change the number on the back. Is that the one you're talking
They
about?
had like a string on the back, like a pull string on the back. They had the on the side of them. It had like a line with the circle Reebok.
I'm gonna have to pull those up.
It looked like a boxing.
It looked
like a boxing sneaker.
I didn't know those were Sam Cassell's though. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It looked like a boxing sneaker.
I seen Will Smith wear a pair of those on an episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So that's how far you got to go back. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's crazy.
And you could have put the Grant Hills on there. I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
The Grant Hills, the 96 joints with the outline. I got a pair of those too. Those is dope. That's funny. Me and Suave was just talking about those pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
that's super
yeah,
dope.
the first one I'm kicking, you said I got to kick one of them? That's the first one that's kicking.
So, okay, the
Gary
gloves,
Payton for me,
the Gary Payton gloves, getting rid of those. So that means you're leaving the Pippins, the pennies, the foam posit pennies, and the Iverson, the questions.
So what's my choices here? What I got to kick another
Keep
one
going,
out?
yeah. Keep going. Keep kicking them out of them three.
I'm gonna say we get rid of the more up tempos next.
Okay, with the big air on the side. Scottie Pippen joints.
Facts.
For those listening at home.
I had the black
The
ones.
pennies and
And
the
then now you got the
Iversons,
OG pennies with the foam posit, the Orlando colorway. And then you got the OG Iverson, the questions, the one he crossed Jordan in with the red toe, pearl toe.
If I'm trying to show out,
Ooh.
I'm getting rid
Why
of
are we not showing out?
I'm getting rid of the Iversons.
Yeah, because you're not gonna.
If I want to chill and relax or just like have a day at the park or even anywhere else, you know, on a good day, I'm wearing them Iversons right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna I guess all overall I get rid of the pennies because the Iverson I feel is a much more iconic sneaker. And I'm not looking at the value of them. I'm not looking at none of that. I'm looking at how iconic they are.
All right.
I don't know. That phone posit, you know that's a fucking phone posit. Like, you know that's that shoe. Just like with the Iverson, you know that's an Iverson shoe.
Yeah.
The question, like,
They
you
just
can't
always
go wrong
seem
with that.
fat to me, though.
Which ones, the Iversons?
Yeah, like you would have to keep them tied tight for me to because I don't like how they come out like that.
It's a fat shoe.
Yeah,
That's on the outside though. You don't feel that on the inside.
No, it's all
yeah, it's all on the outside.
But at that time period though, that's all because the kamikazes is type like that.
That
then
is.
the Frank Thomases I got too is type like that. They all have
I like
a
a
bigger
slim
shoe.
Like I like a slim.
I like
shoe
that you brought up Frank Thomas joints though, because then
For real.
you know there's baseball kicks that people don't even talk about. You know what I mean?
I got the joints with the stripes on them. Yeah.
Yeah, them Griffies go down top 10 all time.
And Griffies, yeah.
And there was multiple.
Yeah,
Griffies,
that's what I'm
you know
saying.
So you can't just.
He kept coming out with a shoe. Yeah.
Deion
That's dope.
Sanders had a baseball sneaker too. Remember that?
a good point.
It was other people besides Jordan. So in your mind, off the top of your head, other than Jordan, who had the dopest sneaker line? Even bringing up the Kobe's, the Iversons, the Griffies.
I'm not gonna say the Kobe's. I never liked the Kobe's.
Okay.
None of them?
No, I like the when he was on Adidas. I like those, and I'm not talking about the Ferrari looking.
Oh, so you don't like none of the Kobe, the
I'm talking about the
Nikes?
Crazy Eights.
The Crazy Eights, the OG
Yeah, Crazy X was straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass
You
shoe.
know who had a
Another
slept-on
iconic-
collection?
Those were awful.
Jason
too.
Kidd.
Jason Kidd had a
Jason
dope-
Kidd had a very slept on
three pair shoe
like
run.
three. Yeah, he had a very slept on run there that people all. I've seen, you know, the real
I'm gonna find
sneakerheads
those. I'm
know.
gonna get you the poster. All three
For
of the
real,
shoes.
bro.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah. I
Jason
need to
Kidd
see
had a dope
those.
pair of shoes. Yeah.
I might have seen them, but I just don't remember.
Yeah. Nah, when you see them, it's one of the, with the
It'll
three
strike a
bubbles on the
chord.
joint. The three. Think about back in like 96, 97, the three bubbles on the side of the shoe, and then he had like
Was
his
that
second pair of
Jason
shoes.
Kidd?
Yeah, that was Jason Kidd.
That wasn't a penny.
No,
Nah,
that was the Jason.
that was
That's what I'm
Jason
saying. It was just in that time frame when they were making shoes like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then his second pair of shoes just had one bubble on the side, and it was like a different. It looked like a dragon's eye or some shit. It was like different colors. It was Jason Kidd. I wish I could. Yeah.
We'll put him up there because I feel like Jason Kidd had a very, you know who else? Well, not necessarily a line, but Stackhouse had a decent shoe. You know what I'm saying?
That is so
Who
wild.
had the worst shoe?
The worst, Ron Artest probably.
Oh God, I'm gonna say fucking.
I'm gonna say Ron Artest.
No, fuck no. Fucking the Dada joints. The
Oh.
Chris Webbers and Spreewell.
I was finna say the spring
Remember
wheel
the
too.
spinners?
With the fucking wheel, that
Those
shit was
shits was
stupid.
whack. Those shits was
Ugh.
whack. Those are Jason Kidd.
Disgusting.
You remember
Yeah,
not that
I always
colorway?
thought those was a
Yeah.
penny sneaker.
Nah, that's Jason Kidd shit.
And
And then
Yeah.
these hoes right here.
the Dadas was definitely a bad look.
Both of those.
Who else had a
I
bad shoe?
like the other ones with the three better.
Word. The classic joints.
Yeah.
KG's was pretty decent.
KG both.
KG
yeah.
had a pretty decent run.
Tim Duncan had a pretty Tim Duncan Adidas run was pretty dope, but he wasn't
Yeah.
really doing nothing with
He was
fucking
just doing
like-
pro models.
What about the
models.
Ewings though?
Yeah,
The Pat Ewins, those is that's a New York nigga shoe.
yeah.
Like
It is.
Now, are we talking about the Patrick Ewings from when he was playing, like the shoe he wore, or are we talking about the Ewing series that's out now?
the whole shoe.
Because
like,
the Ewing series that's out now, it seems like a lot. Like
so
this
many
seem-
different colorways.
Yeah, it's a
and shit
lot
like
that's
that.
going on with that
Colors,
shoe.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
It's the
that
same
original
silhouette,
solid
though.
white
Yeah.
and blue or
If
white
we talking about the
orange.
earlier days with what
Yeah.
Pat was wearing, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
But these
The
that new
ones that
shit,
came with the basketball.
Yeah.
I guess they still come with the basketball. Don't
ones
they?
Yeah,
that
they all still do.
supposed to be
yeah,
having
yeah.
suede and fucking all kind
I
of.
think if I'm putting an outfit together and like I get a Pat Ewing jersey, then I go get a pair of Pat
Facts.
Ewins and
They
be
kinda
you know what I'm
rock
saying?
with it.
Yeah, but I'm
Nah,
not
if I'm wearing a cross color outfit, maybe.
that nigga.
You got to get that City Series. That's when you get you one of them City Series jerseys because they
Yeah,
flip the
yeah.
color scheme and shit. But other than that, I couldn't do it. I like a shoe to stand out, but not that much.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
For
City
real.
Series.
You gotta get a City Series. You know they always throw 6 colors in that motherfucker.
Yeah. So is it safe to say that you're a Nike man? Because one of my questions was Nike or Adidas.
The only Adidas I ever wear is a show toe. I don't think there's any other.
No
Adidas
Ultra
that I
Boost,
wear.
no
I mean,
NMD.
I wear the Crazy Eights. I'm lying.
Crazy
I
Eights,
still wear
okay.
the Crazy Eights.
Okay.
Only because I got them in a whole bunch of different colors. You know what I mean?
Okay. I got you.
and it's easy to pick out something. But yeah, I'm a Nike head. Man.
Okay.
I'm more of a Jordan head, but Nike head. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's safe to say a lot of people go ahead and say that call themselves a sneakerhead when they only have a closet full of Jordans.
Right, but nah. If you look at my stuff,
yeah,
different sneakers.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got Iversons going through my joints. I got KDs up in my collection.
Okay,
like
that's dope.
The one with the thumbs up on the tongue. I don't know if y'all remember the thumbs up KDs.
I know what you're talking about.
Shell toes. There's just a lot of sneakers that I got.
Yeah, I feel you. That's how my closet is. I got a bunch of different. I say I got a bunch of different legends in my shit because I got the Shaqs and I got the Pennies and I got Kobe's in my shit. I got Grant Hills. I got Frank Thomas's. I got a pair of Griffey's. Like I got different shit. I got a pair of Victor Cruz's in my fucking collection.
Yeah, see, real one. Like football, you never saw those. People don't talk about those.
Nah, Victor Cruz got a dope shoe.
Like that we talking about.
That's a fact, though.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say I got a couple pair of Dion's, couple Diamond Turfs in my collection too. I fuck with those tough. Damn, yeah. Like so, I classify myself as more as a sneakerhead because I got sneakers. I just don't have this shit like that. Like we can go all day with the Jordans and shit too, but and even I got Adidas. I got a couple pair. I got the old crazy ones, the Kobe joints, the ones that look like the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I got a pair of those.
I don't know, man. When those came out, I want a pair today.
Yeah,
I want a pair of those today.
I got them because I needed a pair of
when
Adidas
they came
Kobe's.
out, I scorched everybody who wore them things.
Because the shoe is ugly as hell.
It was the ugliest shoe in the world.
I never seen nothing like it.
But now we see the Yeezys looking just like it.
Yeah,
the ones that you got all the holes in them that you can see through.
Yeah,
I don't know what are those called.
I can't even think of what they call
the foam runners.
The foam runners.
The foam runners. What you talking
they
about?
They look just like that. That Adidas.
Yeah, it does. It does. It resembles that shit.
Yeah.
But I played. Shout out to Mike, Nike Mike. Went to hoop with that old man one time, and I wore the Cobes out there, the Adidas ones, and they were a very comfortable shoe. I was very surprised. I was very appreciative because me and my old state, I needed all the support I can get out there playing basketball, and it held me down. It held me down more than a Jordan would. I'd never hoop in a Jordan retro or retro Jordan anything.
Hell nah.
Unless it's a newer Jordan, like a 35 or 36 or Jordan 30, the numbers up where it's strictly for basketball.
Right.
Nah, fuck playing in a retro. That's that bullshit.
What y'all think of Converse stands nowadays?
Dead.
They got a couple athletes signed to their brand that play in the NBA, and I think a baseball player too, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, like the Chuck Taylor.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Other than that, like, nobody's checking for...
Nobody.
For
I
Converse.
used to be an advocate for Chucks, bro.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't catch me dead in a pair of Chucks right
Unless
now.
you a gang member or you're a sadidi white lady just
Or my
running around on the
kids.
boat.
I get
With
Chucks
the
for my
low-top
kids. You know what I'm saying? Chucks is cute on kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, but I'm not gonna go buy another black pair of Chucks. I done it too many times.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
I say that to say, like, that was a very popular. Just like Adidas show. So I mean, for years, for over 20 years, it stayed on top.
That's one of the popular silhouettes of shoes. I think the Air Force One, the Chuck Taylor, the Shell Toe, and this one. Your thoughts on it? The Timberland.
I'm a New Yorker, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you feel? Like, where do you stand with Timbs?
Timbs, I keep Timbs. I get a fresh pair of Timbs every year.
Facts.
Every year I get a fresh pair of Timbs.
Butters.
Yeah.
I'm going to New York, next month.
What is it about the Timberland? Like, what? Like, when you see them shit, you like.
Initially, being in New York with all the snow and everything.
Yeah.
It kept that water out.
5 below.
It kept all that stuff out, man, up to 6 inches.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it kept everything out, and they weren't. I don't think they were the warmest boot in the world, but
nah. The stability amongst the elements is what I like. Like,
right.
I even when it snowed out here, like I was going, I go everywhere in the boots, like, and I wasn't falling, I wasn't slipping like them hoes. Was like I'm here everywhere I went. I never
planted
slipped.
in motherfuckers.
So I like that part of it, like you say, like the winter element of it. But no, it's not a very warm boot though.
It's a fashionable boot.
It's hollow. Yeah, it's very hollow. It's not like a big sole inside of it.
I can't. I don't jack the people that don't wear gum bottoms though. The little oil slick
Yeah,
Bottom
I don't
Timbs,
know what that
y'all can
is.
keep those, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know.
a lot of people that rock those. You can find those in your local Marshalls or something
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere
you know
simple.
What I mean?
Hell no.
Somewhere simple.
Burlington might have a pair for you.
Like, what's the point?
$75.
Rack room shoes. I seen them
like a
shits in there.
Ugg.
And that's the most, that Tim right there is the most expensive shoe in the whole rack room shoes.
Right.
And it's another, what's the little other off-brand shoe? I forget what it is, but besides rack room shoes, they got the Timberland. That bitch is 168, 169. Every other shoe was like $40 and down. Cheap shoe in there. And that motherfucker by itself in his own section. Locked up and everything.
Well, he's locked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before we get out of here, a couple more questions. The ugliest shoe you think ever created?
it might be that Kobe shoe. That shit is ugly, bro. Yeah, man.
For me, it's the all black Air Force One, mid top, low top, anything Air Force One, all black. This is the fucking worst shoe. And
Hold on. What about the black with the gun bottoms though?
Those is cool. Nah, all black.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
All
like
black,
any
black
all
with
black
the gun
shoe.
bottom, nah. And the worst shoe, the second worst shoe, no, it's tied for fucking first. The all black Chuck Taylor, the low top all black. Fucking run in traffic and play with your life. I hate that fucking shoe with a passion. And niggas would jump down in them hoes like, yo, check out, nigga, fuck them hoes.
Yeah.
The two worst shoes ever created. And then the nigga had the audacity to tie them shits up tight with the strap hanging on the mid Air Force One. The shit just jingling around.
I hate that fucking strap on the mid Air Force One,
Letting
bro.
that shit slap,
That is my least. I would
nigga.
probably say that's my least favorite shoe, bro. Like, it's the mid Air Force One.
That's the worst fucking shoe. That's for me.
I just can't with that shoe. Like, I've had a pair or two in my life, and they just never ended up looking how I wanted them to stay looking. Like,
I got one pair of highs now with the strap on them, but that's it.
I don't mind the highs though.
Yeah.
Because the
Strap
high is
don't
a
really-
different strap. Yeah, it's a
they
different
don't-
strap. It's not a
behind it.
fucking attached to the shoe like a
Just
fucking
whacking,
transformer.
Fucking slapping you in the goddamn
Like,
shin.
when am I ever gonna strap this whole joint on?
Never.
Like, ever in the
If you
history
see
of
a
life.
nigga with them shits strapped, watch out.
That nigga's a serial killer.
Watch out. Watch the fuck out. The nigga got them shits strapped up and they all black.
He's
Watch
looking
out.
for support. He's
an
not
alien
looking
all
for.
black.
Yeah, he's looking
Grab
for
your
support.
purse.
Yeah, all black.
Grab your fucking
If you got on
wallet.
a pair of all black mids, you are out to rob somebody. I don't give a
for
fuck.
it. You
Even more
chose
so than
violence.
before.
When you put them shits on
You know
and
what,
strap
though?
them up.
I'll say this: you asked the question, and when you asked the question, I started thinking to myself like, "Damn, what's the ugliest shoe to me?" I'm gonna say it's a female sneaker. Mm-hmm. Them Filas with them thick ass soles. I
Oh
hate
my
all y'all who wear them Filas with them thick ass soles.
Those are
I hate y'all.
terrible. Any Fila besides the Grant Hills
Right.
is the worst shoe.
It's like they just said fuck it and put
Fuck
out some
it.
shit, and
Here
like
you
people
go.
bought them.
Eat them up. I remember back in like 05, 06, I used to work in the 303 Mall. It's a fucking parking lot now. It's story time with Clark again. Me and my nigga OJ, shout out to OJ. We used to work for this nigga named Shy in this little fucking club.
good old days.
He had a little name to him, so you know what I'm saying? But he had a deal in there, 2 for $89. And me and OJ hated that fucking deal because niggas would come in there and buy them 2 for $89 Filas up. And it only applied to the Filas. And then the nigga had every colorway you can think of, my nigga. All reds, red, black, white and reds, white and gum bottoms, black and gum bottoms, pink and whites, white and pinks, nigga. Fucking orange and yellow. Like, he had every fucking Fila. And then he gonna send me back there to rearrange that shit. By Timberland, by Fila, by Converse. Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck Fila. I hate them shoes.
Yeah,
No
they're the
passion.
worst. I hate the logo. I hate everything about them.
All that shit. Besides the Grand Hills, that's
real.
it, my nigga. That's it.
Like I said, y'all women, please.
I hate
I
them.
don't know
That's
how
the
many
word.
women
Temple
are
shoes.
watching the Kick show right now.
They need to stop wearing those shit.
But if you have those in your closet, go to your closet.
And then they had the
Take them and throw them in the
audacity.
trash and
to
throw
come
the
out.
trash outside so you don't get
Burn
that
it.
second
Burn the
thoughts.
trash.
Hair be done.
Put it in a barrel like it's
Outfit,
97.
eyelashes, and then you get to the shoes, and then it's them
Filas.
fucking Filas with black socks.
You understand? With black
With
socks.
With black socks, you rat fuck.
And not even ankle socks, like the quarter socks.
The quarter socks, not even up to the
The
knees.
quarter
The
style.
quarter sock up to halfway up your shin. Wash 3 times. You still got the lint in them fucking shits. Like, get out of here.
A lot of women wear a lot of wax shoes, though. Certain ones have the sense to wear certain ones. Like, they have that, like, I know what shoes to wear. But, like, certain women wear shoes where I'd be like, girl, you think you real cute with them ugly-ass shoes on.
I mean, hold on.
That shows a lot about your nigga.
It's a woman up in here. What do you say about that? Like, do you look at other women and say...
Them fat ass shoes.
You know what you're talking about? Yeah, it's fucking
fat ass feelers.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. See, he was on hard times.
That's gonna hurt a lot of niggas. It's gonna hurt a lot of niggas' feelings. Cause I seen some niggas wearing them shits too.
If it's a nigga watching this that wears those feelers, let me tell you, my brother.
Go to the medicine cabinet and just swallow all the pills.
Yep. And then, dude, please do. Drink some wine. Drink some wine with it.
That's when you put the disclaimer on there. Dude, right? We did not condone this information.
Yeah, bleep me out, bro. Yeah. Bleep me out.
Hell no.
Nah. But my brother Blastt, go ahead. I forgot you got some. You definitely popping around the city right now.
Man, talk about all of that.
What
shit.
the fuck do you got going on?
I'm trying to do some things, man. You know, I got the blend battles going on.
Killing with that shit
every week. Celebrity judges. DJs coming through putting their money up. The show is called Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. Blend Battles, hosted by myself, DJ Blastt.
Word.
You catch that on Instagram. Just follow DJ Blastt with 2 T's.
So explain exactly what they're doing for the people that don't get it.
So they're coming through and they're taking one acapella and they're taking one instrumental. Now, y'all know I'm nice with this. I did this live on the radio when y'all came up for the interview.
Word. Facts.
You know, we take the instrumental. We take that. Like the other day, shout out to DJ Drop, man. He came through and he shut it down.
DJ
Drop.
He did like 20 instrumentals on one song in a 2-minute period.
God damn.
So, you know, this is the level we're bringing through. So I gotta start bringing celebrity judges through. We brought Sticky Fingers through. We brought the legendary DJ Doo-Wop through.
Yes, sir.
You know, JD, like I said, from the Lynch Mob just came through.
Facts.
There's a lot of people I can just name. I can't remember right now, but you know, these DJs are putting up their own money and letting celebrities judge them on the battles, man. And
what type of money they putting up?
Recently, they just made 300 the other night.
Okay.
You know, one dude made 300. Somebody else made 100 and some change.
Yeah, come up here and pay a bill with this shit. You know what I'm
I mean, this is 5 blends.
Facts.
People are putting together 5 blends.
Yeah.
You know, you walk away with $300 just from doing 5 blends.
Right.
That's an easy night.
You know, and plus a lot of the blend DJs don't get the spotlight like that. You know. And I'm a blend DJ myself, so I figured I'd bring something to the forefront to, you know, put the spotlight on us, you know. And shout out to everybody that's on the Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is team. My boy Just Dave.
Yeah.
We got Old Cherry. We got DJ Gramercy and DJ Tech One.
Right.
You know, Tech One does the intro one there. You know, we got it popping right now.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? It's definitely the hottest DJ show right now that's on Instagram. So everybody tune into that, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Word.
That's what's up. Well, my brother, I appreciate you coming through. Oh, Matt, tell them what'd you say? Check it out. What's the page?
DJ Blastt with 2 T's.
Okay.
On Instagram, on Facebook, it's Select the Blast.
And that's where you wanted to send to reach out to you if they want to get a part of the blend?
Yeah, anybody can reach out to me.
Any requirements or anything like that? Like,
it got to be live, nothing pre-recorded. Everything got to be on the spot. You know, make sure you don't have any sync buttons on. Make sure the computer ain't doing it for you. You garbage DJs out there, you button presses.
Yeah.
We don't want you to come to the show, you know what I mean? But if you got real skills and, you know, you're nice at what you do, hit me up. We'll get you on a wheel. Now, here's the other thing, too, is that it's a wheel. Everybody puts up $5 to put their name on the wheel.
Okay.
So
like a Jeopardy wheel, not a Jeopardy wheel.
Right.
Wheel of Fortune.
So
spin the joint.
Right. So I spin the wheel and it picks the 2 DJs. Now there's at least 15 people to 20 people on that wheel every week. So it's by chance that you even get picked. And if you do get picked, you're gonna be able to DJ for celebrity judges coming through.
Okay.
You know,
that's dope.
One judge the other night gave out an extra $200 to the 2 DJs that was on there. He said, "Yo, I know y'all bet your own money, but I'm gonna give y'all an extra 100 a piece." Cash App. I'll show you the Cash App in a minute. You know I'm not lying. Like he sent me the pictures to say, "Yo, I'm not lying. Here you go."
That's love.
So you never know what's gonna happen on the show. You never know who's watching. You never know. If you're nice, get at me.
Right. That's the requirement.
Yeah, the requirement is your shit has to be live.
For real.
Yeah.
No pre-records. Don't come. Everything you do has to be on the spot.
Come do some real fucking DJing.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You fuck up. You fuck up.
Right.
Just let it ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, get at me, DJs.
That's it right there, my people. I appreciate you coming through, DJ Blastt. Shout out to my boy
I appreciate
Carson
you having me,
700. Appreciate Miss Dominique in the back on the phone.
Taking calls.
Directing people every which way and shit. Nah, but that is a kickback. Shout out everybody all over. OB, Marry Me, Rakim, The Shenanigans. Peace out. That's it.
Deuces.